Hello everyone and welcome to the 3 o'clock hour. We only have 6 more that we're going live, 6 more hours. We're going live till 9 o'clock at the top of the hour every hour with updates and different special guests. So let's do a quick update before we head out to the lobby with Alex and our next special guest. So we're currently at $10,882 out of our $25,000 goal from 86 donors. So thank you to the incredible generosity that we've seen so far today. But we have to get out to the lobby because I don't know if you were listening earlier today, we are going to have 1,000 families and students here for the District 428 Art Show. And right in the middle of that, before we get started today, is our next special guest, Mayor Cohen Barnes, out in the lobby with Alex. So let's send it out there to the lobby with Cohen.
Thanks so much, Janine. I'm here with our next special guest, Mayor Barnes of the City of DeKalb. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to join us here on Giving Thursday. We should call it that, Give DeKalb County. For those that don't know you, you've been around in the community for a very long time. Can you talk to us about your illustrious history and career here in DeKalb?
So just so you know, I grew up here. Elementary school, middle school, high school, community college, university. Raised my family here, have a business here. I am an absolute product of DeKalb. I bleed black and orange and I bleed black and red. DeKalb means the world to me and I just love being a part of it every single solitary day, especially in the role as mayor.
Yeah, and you've been very active in the community, mayor currently, and you've been involved as the Egyptian's been in front of the city, and the city has been extremely generous through the years supporting the theater here. Can you talk a little bit about why the city has continued to invest and had the confidence in the theater, why it's been so important for the community?
You know, especially with the Egyptian theater being downtown DeKalb, which I believe is the heart of any community. And that heart should always be strong and vibrant, right? The Egyptian theater is foundational to that. We have such a unique and pretty much unique facility that we have here in the nation. And to be able to come to shows, be able to see dance recitals, you also do a great job leaning in with the community to have candidates nights. So future politicians that want to be involved in the community have an opportunity to get in front of people and express who they are, to art shows like we have right now. The city of DeKalb has always been a partner with the Egyptian, and I'm proud to see how we've leaned in really heavy, especially the last 5 years, in the success of such an important piece of our community.
Yeah, and through that we've seen just huge improvements downtown DeKalb and the community at large, and it's been really exciting to just be a small part of that. You and the rest of council and other leaders in the community, many times when people are coming to DeKalb for the very first time, one of the stops is here at the Egyptian.
Absolutely.
And why is that? What is the response that you get from folks as you're trying to woo them to DeKalb?
So I appreciate you saying small part, but he's being very modest on behalf of the Egyptian and their team. It's a huge part because now that the Egyptian Theater has air conditioning, that's year-round programming. So now 12 months out of the year, you guys are bringing world-class entertainment to our community, which attracts people from outside, fills our restaurants, fills our streets. Our businesses all benefit from it, but then us as residents of the community also have the opportunity to be able to come into a world-class theater and see a world-class show. So your involvement goes way beyond small. You mentioned there are a lot of times where I bring people from the outside, and it's a variety of people. It could be investors, it could be community leaders from other communities that are coming to DeKalb for various reasons. One of the first stops I always make is the Egyptian Theater. I want to show off how beautiful this place is. I want to show off the pride that we have in our theater, something that is iconic DeKalb. And when you walk in this door, you're blown away. But then when you walk in the theater, you really realize what a jewel we have in the Egyptian Theater here in the city of DeKalb.
Yeah, and speaking of jewel, we're standing here in front of the DeKalb School District Art Show. Tonight is the last night, so 5 to 8 p.m. You can come check this out. It's going to be packed tonight, but it's so amazing to see the kids that come in here and are so proud to have their art on display in the Egyptian Theater, but out in the community where community members come in and see. And it's just amazing, and that's why we continue to partner with the school district and open our doors for free all week, because it's just amazing to be able to see the pride and joy that brings to kids being able to come in and see their artwork on display here. So from little kids to potential investors, they're amazed when they walk in here.
And that's something a lot of people don't realize, because the Egyptian Theater makes it so easy, and they accommodate so effectively different community events like what we're seeing here right now, that the Egyptian Theater isn't just about shows here. Anytime they have an opportunity, they host sessions here, they'll host events here, they'll host community events like this, because they really see themselves not just as the Egyptian, but as part of the community. And that's why I think you all have been so successful with the people that come here, with the support that you get from the community and the support you get from government and agencies. You're not just the Egyptian, you are DeKalb.
I couldn't say it any better than that. So today, we're raising money to continue to support all the great things that are going on here, programming, continued restoration, but being able to do events like this, to open up the doors for free, and that's core to our mission as a nonprofit. So whether it's you wearing your hat as mayor or just as Cohen right now, what would you say to donors or potential donors out there of why it would be so impactful to support the Egyptian Theater today?
There's a lot of great organizations we can all contribute to, but I really hope everyone takes a moment, a piece of that pie, if not the whole piece, and contribute to the Egyptian Theater. One, you're investing in our history. You're investing in our heart of our community, like I said, but your dollars here go well beyond a movie being played on a screen. Your dollars go to community impact. Like, as we said, what we're seeing here behind us right now. An investment in the Egyptian Theater is truly an investment in community and an investment in DeKalb.
Mic drop right there. That's it. So, I just want to say on behalf of the theater, all of our staff, all of our donors, the board, we thank you so much for your continued support personally, but the city of DeKalb as well. It's been a great partnership. Like I said earlier, so exciting to see the continued growth downtown and in the community. And we hope through your donor dollars today, that just allows us to continue those efforts and see what the next collaboration may be. So,
absolutely.
Any final thoughts here before we send it back to Janine?
No, just thank you, Alex, to everything that you do. Definitely pass on your thanks from the city of DeKalb to your entire staff. I wouldn't change a thing. What you do is amazing and appreciated by many.
All righty. Well, with that, we'll send it back to Janine.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you so much, Cohen, and thank you, Alex, for that tremendous interview. We have had such a great relationship with the city of DeKalb and cannot thank them enough for their support, especially during our recent expansion project. As you know, we had a huge addition that added air conditioning for the first time. I don't know if you've heard about it. We've only been talking about it for the last 4 years, but we've been so grateful to Cohen and all his support and to have great events like the District 428 Art Show here today, which obviously we love to do, and to see the city support that with open arms is just so fantastic. So thank you, Cohen. We've had a jump since you last saw us. So we have gone from $10,000 to $12,132. We're so close to halfway, guys. 49% with a total of 90 donors. We are creeping up on that $100 donor mark, which again, we get so excited, obviously by the dollar amount, because the immediate impact that those dollars have here at the Egyptian Theater, but to see so many different donors, from $5 donations to $500 donations, all of those different names that show support. Thank you truly to all of you. It means such a big amount here for us at the Egyptian. So speaking of, let's get to some of those names. So these are some donors we're going to thank in the past hour: Annette and Jerry Johns, Lyle and Marty Paul, Ann Mueller, Colleen Potts, Megan and Mark Hooks, the Fisher family, George Tarbay, Linda Chapman, the Simets family, Bill and Jenny Cummings, and Dorothy Coleman. And as we said, that there was some release of different mail-in donations. We think there's some more coming in this afternoon as those busy bees over at the depot are getting all of those numbers inputted. So you'll see that number hopefully continue to jump up. Reminder, you do have until midnight tonight to get those donor dollars in through lightscameradonate.org. That is how you can support the Egyptian Theater, as well as hopefully many other nonprofits today on this exciting day of giving. And by donating through this portal, lightscameradonate.org, that's how you make sure that we get that proportional match to the bonus pool, which is currently over $200,000. And if you didn't see on Give DeKalb County's main page, we have currently surpassed $1 million raised across the county. That's such an exciting day of giving. We can remember just a few years ago when that number was being hit at the very end of the day. So to have that generosity be coming in by 3 o'clock is just so heartwarming. So thank you. Thank you to everyone. If you've seen, know your friends, know your family, they haven't donated yet, get them supporting a nonprofit today in your community. And we'll see you back here at 4 o'clock with another special guest here on Facebook.